working on making it better. The Lord is there to help you along the way. You gotta hang tough, don't you?
Living life the uncommon way. This is the part 3 of the series. As we continue from last week, we looked at what made Paul a strong man in 2 Corinthians chapter 4, 8 through 18. If you remember, the key from last week to get through all that Paul was facing was, but we continue. Remember that? That key to developing uncommon strength is to keep going and keep growing in spite of the pain and pressure. So how do we do that? Paul lets us know how he got through it all. And it was all about focus. Have I lost you yet? The first thing is he said, and God's grace reaches more and more people. There will be great thanksgiving, and God will receive more and more glory. What's happening in your life in this moment is just a small piece of what God is doing to put His grace on display for eternity's sake. Remember what Paul said in the last passage in 2 Corinthians chapter 4, 7? He said, we now have this light shining in our hearts, but we ourselves are like fragile clay jars containing this great treasure. This makes it clear that our great power is from God, not from ourselves. Not from ourselves. So let's focus on how God's grace can be on display and not on ourselves, because it is not about us anyway, right? It's all about the wonderful grace of our Lord. And number 2, Paul said, though our bodies are dying, our spirits are being renewed every day, even though we go through hard times in this life. We grow stronger from the experience and through the knowledge we gain from going through those battles. You see, every battle, every situation we face, we get stronger and wiser from what we have gone through. This is where we pass on the experience to others by encouraging them not to give up, letting them know that things will be okay, that it's going to be all right. We focus on God growing inside of us. And number 3, Paul said, for our present troubles are small and won't last very long. So we don't look at the troubles we can see now. Rather, we fix our gaze on things that we cannot see. For the things we see now will soon be gone, but the things we cannot see will last forever. I love that from Paul. You see, that is why we never give up. That is why we never give up, because God is not finished yet. He's not finished yet. Don't look at your problems. Look past those problems. So, do you want that instant comfort now, or strength that lasts for all times? Join me next week as we wrap up living life the uncommon way. So until next time, I hope you will be working on making it better.
He is working on